majority of people in this industry will spend 80% on fulfillment, going out to shoots, and they'll spend 20% of their time on acquisition. I want you to spend that 80% solely on acquisition, and everything else, I want you to delegate it. They're never buying the deliverable, but they are buying the outcome. So we want to make that so specifically clear. If your buyer can't explain exactly what you do, who you are, and how you help people, they're going to be lost and they're going to be confused. You're going to become a category of one because no one will be able to compare you to anyone else. People always put their goals on a pedestal of how far away they think they are, but that's why they never achieve it.
Yeah, I agree. So I used to be one.
Bro, 10 clients on that, you've literally got a 50K a month business. The work doesn't actually change that much. If you're freaking out at 10K a month, then I hate to know what you're like at 50. Today I'm with my client Jai, and we're helping him scale his content agency from 10K a month to 50K a month in the next 6 months. Tell us who you are, what do you do?
My name is Jai, and I work exclusively with the barbering industry, building up their personal brand.
The goal, obviously, of today is getting you from that 10K a month mark to 50K a month. But I really want to go through the fundamentals because especially the point where you're at, bro, you're a solo operator. You're going to have to just force your way to get to that 10K a month mark. But once you're there, it comes down to working smarter, not harder. You've been able to get the clients here and there, but now it's about having the systems and the acquisition plan to go from 10K to 50K. You've got the organic basically dialed. The acquisition side of things is going to be very heavily focused, going from 10 to 50. Tell me, bro, who is your ICP? Like, who are you actually trying to help?
I help barbers that are established and that are already like 1 to 2 years already in the game. Barbers that are struggling to book out clients and that they see themselves and they want to be more than just a barber. They want to be someone that their audience can connect to. Also a barber that has more ambition than just to be a slave to their chair. They want to work with brands, they want to be recognized as an expert and even a leader in their industry. Those are the people that I want to help.
Yeah, nice. And so how many clients are you currently working with?
I've currently got 3 that I'm working with right now, month to month.
Yeah, nice. And so how did you get them?
Organic content.
Yeah.
All through organic.
And so which do you know exactly which posts actually brought them in?
One of them, my Done With You client, it came through my Sam Rascal's post.
Yeah.
That one did really well.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 kind of came from posts that actually didn't perform as well as I'd like to, like view-wise, but they spoke directly to them and nurtured them over the course of a few posts. And then they reached out to me.
Yeah, nice. And obviously the organic's been working pretty well. I mean, you took your personal brand from 100 followers to 1,000. So you've been getting a lot of leads through your organic.
Yeah,
it's been cool. Bro hasn't put a single dollar of ad spend behind his business. It's time to change that, bro. It's time to change that. All right, before we get into the acquisition side of things, let's just break down a few figures before we actually get into that. So what's your monthly rev right now?
Monthly rev lies between 8 to 10K a month.
Okay. Do you know exactly?
Well, last month it was 8. The month before it was 10.
Okay. We'll say 9 on average. Yeah. How many active clients do you have currently? Is that 3? Okay, cool. And what's your profit margins on those 3 clients?
Basically 100%.
Okay. Do you spend any money on editors?
No.
Do you spend any money on anything at all?
No, bro.
Okay,
I'm a solo operator.
Okay, it's good. You're not going to be able to handle every single operation in the business.
No.
At the same time, we're going to want to bring on editors so you can actually focus more on acquisition.
Of course.
Like, as a business owner, you want to make sure we're always focusing on acquisition, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro. No, it is time.
Well, that's the thing. So many people in this industry fall into the trap of spending. It's like the 80-20 rule that we're talking about on the group call the other day. The majority of people in this industry will spend 80% on fulfillment, going out to shoots, or trying to fulfill for their clients. And they'll spend 20% of their time on acquisition. But the way I want you to see it is I want you to spend that 80% solely on acquisition. And everything else, as best as you can, I want you to delegate it. Our clients staying on past those 90 days, because obviously we've got the 90-day system in place where we sell them on the 90-day system on the front end, and on the back end we upsell them and all that sort of stuff. But our clients actually staying on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Most are re-signing?
Yeah, most.
Okay, cool. And so what is the current price of that 90-day system that you've implemented so far?
So the done with you over 90 days is 6.4K.
One of your clients is on the done with you, 2 of them on the done for you?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Yeah. See, so we're at a good price point right now, bro. Like, I'm honestly pretty confident in scaling that for a fair bit. Like, even if we get 10 clients on the done with you, just with an editor, do you feel like you'd be able to handle 10 clients by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I could.
I do agree. That's why I'm saying it, because I feel, especially with this, bro, you're not even having to shoot.
Yeah,
you're just helping them with the systems. And I think that's the best part about the model that we're running. Bro, 10 clients on that, you've literally got a 50K a month business.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And like realistically, the work doesn't actually change that much.
Nah, it doesn't. Literally, just content's king. That's
Yeah, exactly, bro. And I think that's the main focus we really want to be doubling down on, because like I said, fulfillment is just going to drain your energy and you're going to be absolutely just slumped with a bunch of different, I mean, especially if you don't fucking offload your editing.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be spending a lot of time editing if you're working with that many clients. Yeah. Whereas if you're not, you're going to free up so much of your time. So that will be your first hire. We'll speak about that in a second, but let's move on to acquisition. So where are your current clients coming from?
Exclusively through the DMs, Instagram.
Okay, so organic content.
Yeah.
We have been slowly implementing YouTube. You've made your VSL, and then you've got client testimonial, and then you posted, what would you say the other one is? More of just like a...
It's kind of like an insight of a system I use to scale.
Okay, perfect. It's like a mechanism video.
Yeah.
So have those videos actually brought in any clients?
Yeah, they've helped. One's definitely helped. Okay. I haven't had... Well, I only posted the other YouTube video the other day, so I haven't had really the chance to use all three at once.
Okay, true.
But yeah, it's definitely helping, 100%.
Yeah, nice. Okay. And so how many leads have you actually been getting in from the organic?
I'd say quality leads, probably like 3 to 4 a week.
Okay, nice. Is this actually consistent? Has it been consistent or has it been on and off? Because I know you went to Japan. Obviously, you're still able to run your business. Was that consistent whilst you're away?
Yes, I would say it was, but I'm getting these leads. Sometimes I have to look for them a lot more. Like sometimes, like a post, you go through your likes list and that's a good lead. Then you just have to outreach and then that's the lead. I would say it is pretty consistent for the most part, like people reaching out to me.
Okay, cool. So it's mainly inbound.
Yeah.
So in terms of inbound versus outbound, like you actually reaching out and, for example, like someone likes your post, like what would be the sort of percentage on an inbound lead versus an outbound lead?
I would say it's probably at the moment, like at this current present moment, probably be, I'd say 65% are coming through my content and then 35% on outbounding.
Okay, cool. And in terms of coming through your content, like they're reaching out to you?
Yeah.
Okay, bro, that's so good. Mostly inbound. Mate, that's great. I love to hear that. What's your biggest acquisition problem right now?
Would actually be the setting process and actually getting like high quality leads on the call. Like I'm having no problem booking in calls. It's just the qualification process of the leads that I have been struggling with and I am getting better with, but it's definitely my main issue right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's definitely going to come down to a like bottom of funnel content problem. I don't think you're posting enough trust as well and enough proof. Like you've got one client result on your YouTube.
Yeah.
So we're going to need to obviously make sure that's going up. You got 3 clients currently. Didn't you get results for one of your other clients recently?
Yeah.
Have you filmed a testimonial with him?
No, he's in the state.
Yeah, there's Zoom.
Zoom, yeah, Zoom call. But yeah, I'll get onto that. Yeah, for sure. It'll be really good to have as a long form.
That's something we really need to double down on, bro. Because especially if you're getting a bunch of leads, so people clearly want to work with you. There's just not enough trust. How do we build trust?
Well, getting as much watch time as possible. Yeah.
And how do we do that?
Giving them long form to watch.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly, bro. So you got 3 YouTube videos, which is a good start considering you only started posting on YouTube like, what, a month ago?
Yeah.
It probably was about
months
a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if we pull up your channel here, like the best part about what you're doing is you're nurturing these leads coming in from the DMs and then you're sending them to your YouTube, which is honestly the best part about the setting process because these people are obviously coming into your ecosystem. They're seeing exactly what you do. Then you show them these pieces of content. Like for example, this is 30 minutes. Mate, someone watching a 30-minute YouTube video from you, that's gonna be way more valuable than someone watching, like we said the other day on the call, like someone watching 360 reels is the equivalent of someone watching one YouTube video, like a prospect watching one YouTube video. So that's why like we need to start doubling down on YouTube. I love that you're already getting leads from your Instagram, but it's almost time to double down on your YouTube content. Like we can talk about running ads, but at the same time, you're already getting leads. So why not still make sure we're actually nurturing these leads properly?
For sure.
I like this. This is good. Make sure we do something like that again. Like organize that with your client this week because I think that'll perform really well. Yeah, even this, like I love the mechanism video. That's great. And how well do you feel like you're nurturing these people going from a lead to a book call?
I would say it's one of my biggest issues.
Okay.
And that kind of ties into the whole, like not having enough long form and enough proof.
Yeah.
I feel like my setting process, I've been rushing it in the past and that's what's led me to booking calls with people that aren't qualified.
Yeah.
And obviously that's a big factor of why my close rate is as like lower than I'd hope.
Do you know what your close rate is?
Yeah, 10%.
Okay, 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what average is?
33?
Yeah. 30.
30? 30?
All right, so you got 3 current clients.
Yeah.
So for 50K, you need to get 8. So at your close rate, we need 5 more.
Yeah.
It's still okay. It's still not bad. You've still done a pretty good job. It's really a nurturing problem, bro. Because the thing is, you're getting so many people into your ecosystem. Like your content's attracting people that genuinely want you and your service. So you're doing the right thing in terms of top of funnel. How many pieces of content are you posting in terms of middle of funnel and bottom of funnel on your Instagram per week?
Right now, I'm probably posting middle, bottom of funnel maybe twice a week.
Yeah.
It used to be like, that was my main focus, and I used to like rip them probably like 5-6 times a week.
Yeah.
And then like, I've kind of gone to the other side of the spectrum now, where I'm doing a lot of top of funnel, personality, content like that. And now, yeah, it's just about finding the balance now.
Yeah, okay. And how many bottom of funnel pieces of content are you posting?
Probably like 1.
1 to, 0 to 1.
Yeah, 0 to 1.
And the thing is, because you haven't actually collected them, that's why. Like you've got 1 piece of content you posted of proof. That's why we're not closing. Like I want your life to be so much easier, so that when you get on that sales call, people are already just wanting to hand you over their credit card.
Yeah.
But you're trying to like almost fight this battle with your potential clients. They don't believe in what you do because there's not enough proof. So that's why I really want you to collect that client result from that guy who just got, what was it, 50 leads?
Yeah.
That you were able to generate?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
in a week.
Yeah, bro, that's going to be so good. So 100% double down on that. And so once we have all of this in place, double down on the YouTube, make sure the organic's converting, which obviously it is. I really want you to start running very, very basic retargeting ads, because the thing is we already know that your messaging's working. Like we've attracted a bunch of leads. Briefly tell them how many leads you're able to attract from that one Sam Rascals video.
Maybe like 100 to 150.
Yeah, and how many of them were you able to book in a call?
I'd say about 30.
Okay.
And
so you should, realistically, if everything went well, you should have closed 10.
Yeah, but
so you would have made 60K.
Then yeah, exactly. Then again, like that just goes down to my setting process. Like it wasn't as detailed as I'd hoped, and then I booked calls with people that I shouldn't have booked calls with.
Yeah.
But you know,
yeah,
live and you learn.
I mean, yeah, of course, bro. That's what we're here to help you with. But now that we know that the messaging's actually working, we're attracting the right people, we are getting people into your ecosystem. We now know that we can double down on ads, because it's all well and good to run an ad, but at the same time, if we put all this money into ad spend without actually understanding what works with an organic base and an organic audience, then we're just going to burn money through ads. You'd never filmed content before we even started working together. So you actually just got a taste of what it feels like to even film content. And now we know it's working. It's time to actually put money behind what's working. Like it only makes sense. So what I want you to do is basically make a mechanism breakdown video and then run it as a retargeting ad. Okay. So I will run you through that. When we can break down your mechanism, it's going to speak to your client's pain points. They're never buying the deliverable, but they are buying the outcome. So we want to make that so specifically clear in your messaging, especially with the ad, because this is obviously more of a salesy video. And now having all of this content there, just having the ad it'll just boost way more people into your ecosystem. But the thing is, the people who we're going to target with this retargeting ad will be a warm audience. They would have already seen you as well, which is just going to increase your lead volume, which is really what we need to get you to that 50K a month mark.
Yep.
Like there's honestly no point running cold ads at the same time, because we've got an audience of people who have seen you before. You've built a great audience, bro. Like 100 followers to 1,000 is a big deal. And so when we can actually double down on that, it's going to be great. So I want you to follow this structure, making sure we're still, like, posting consistently is great, but start posting more middle of funnel and bottom of funnel content.
For sure.
And then with YouTube, just way more bottom of funnel. Like majority of the time, most YouTube channels that you will watch are always middle of funnel or bottom of funnel YouTube channels, like in general. Top of funnel is attracting a very broad audience on YouTube that no one really feels like you're speaking directly to them. But every single one of your pieces of content, this is very middle of funnel, even bottom of funnel. I mean, it is your VSL, and then this is a testimonial, so that makes sense. But yeah, I want you doubling down on that. Briefly having a look at your Instagram, bro, we need to add some sort of credibility in your bio, because you've been able to get results now. So it's all well and good to say helping businesses turn content into consistent inbound leads, but I still feel like you're not being specific enough. What do you feel like you should change that to?
Something that has to do with like a number. maybe?
Well, yeah, number, but also, are you set on going down the barbering route?
Oh, I mean, served me pretty well so far. Served me pretty good, but
But I think it would be very beneficial, because if your bio can't explain exactly what you do, who you are, and like how you help people, then people are going to be lost and they're going to be confused. And so reading that, if I was a barber, helping businesses turn content into consistent inbound leads, it sounds good, but I don't feel like you're speaking directly to me. And so you want them to almost qualify themselves and think, okay, this guy is exactly who I need, or this guy isn't who I need. This guy isn't the guy who I need to, this guy isn't going to help me get to my goal. I think you need to change that. Like, helping barbers turn content into consistent inbound leads. That would just feel way more specific.
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they'll feel spoken to through it. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's how powerful messaging can be. And you're doing it in your content. So I want people to also get that same impression the second they press on your page. And secondly, I want your second line in your bio to be some sort of result. What's the best result you've been able to achieve for a client?
50 leads in the first week, and then one of my other clients, we got him a brand deal. But I don't know how to like really word that though.
I think numbers are always a great metric. Like, people love numbers.
So what if I like calculate all of the clients, all of the leads that I've got in my clients?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generated barbers over X amount of leads, X amount of sales.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be really powerful.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially you got to always remember to put yourself in the shoes of your ICP. Like, what would they want to see and what would they want to hear? And ultimately, how would they feel after they work with you? Because as soon as they click on your page, they already start to think, all right, what's it going to be like to work with Jai? Like, everyone has that impression when they click on someone's Instagram account. I wonder what it's like to work with this guy. I wonder what this guy is like to be around. And so when you actually have proof and credibility, it adds that level of trust. And when there's that trust level there, people are way more inclined to actually want to watch your content. Like, why would I listen to you right now, bro?
Oh, I'm smiling. I'm looking pretty happy with that profile.
All right, you do look fresh. You do look fresh in your profile picture. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. Trust is everything, 100%.
Yeah. And so you do have trust, don't get me wrong. I mean, you have one of your client testimonials there, but it's not enough. Like, we need way more. Even coming down from your bio, once we have that stat in there, I'm happy with your CTA, and then we've got the breakdown. I'm happy with that. That's very good. I just want you to get more specific with this. That's all. Yeah, and then add some sort of result. Coming down to your story highlights, this is also really important, because you've got one results tab, which is good, but I don't believe it's enough. We want this filled. I want a client to press on your profile, and this whole bar here is completely full.
Okay.
Because when someone can see you've got a shit ton of results, it adds credibility, but it doesn't just add credibility, it adds curiosity. Like, fuck, how many results does this guy have for his clients? Like, he must be somewhat decent. And that's the effect we want to give.
Yeah.
But right now, okay, I see one result tab. It's good. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a good start. But I want you to have so many more results. And the way I like to break this up as well is you can add the perception of having more results by almost breaking down a story highlight per client.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, would you do it?
Because otherwise, you're going to have to stack a lot. And so it's actually better to almost create a story sequence around your client's result and make it more of a story, like where you took them over the whole process of working together. Like, don't just post the result of them sending you a DM saying, bro, look how many leads I got. Let's just say Ethan was here, he was undercharging, he wasn't getting any leads through his content. And just from implementing my organic content system, we're able to generate him 50 leads a week. And now he's an authority in the space, being flown out to Gold Coast and an industry leader in the barbering space.
Yeah.
And then you make a story around that story sequence. But that's going to be a lot more powerful. And once you can start stacking those up, mate, it's game over. Like, you're going to become a category of one, because no one will be able to compare you to anyone else. And that's why, once again, it's so important to get very specific on your bio.
Yeah.
Because right now you sound like everyone else.
For sure.
Like, you do.
And we don't want to do that.
You want to be able to say things that no one else can say. Like, anyone can put in their bio, helping businesses turn content into consistent inbound leads.
Yeah.
Anyone can say that. But helping barbers, okay, we're getting way more specific. Adding credibility, all right, we're getting even more specific. Now you've got a video there breaking down your client's result. You're becoming very niche, which is very good, because someone will feel like you're speaking directly to them. But besides from that, bro, your Instagram is great. Like everything's there. You've dialed in your story highlights, obviously, with the help of me. your pin posts are optimized. And in terms of your content, like we said, top of funnel, like once a week, middle of funnel will be 2 to 3, and then bottom of funnel will be 2 to 3. In terms of acquisition, that's how we're going to get you leads. Like realistically, we don't even need that many more clients to get you to 50K.
No, it's only, what you said, 5 more clients?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, like it's not that far away.
It's doable, yeah.
I think that's the thing. People always put their goals on a pedestal of how far away they think they are, but that's why they never achieve it.
Yeah, I agree. So I used to be one.
Yeah, but genuine, like you look at 10K a month for where you wanted to be, and you're like, holy shit, bro, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
And now you look at it now, you're like, all right, 10K a month, bro, like that's the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's it. We don't want to slip below 10K now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so getting to 50K, realistically, it's only 5 more clients. And so when we actually break that down, okay, how do we get the 5 clients? We need to make sure we're posting the bottom of funnel content on our YouTube to nurture these leads that are coming in the door. And then obviously with the help of our sales training and whatnot, because that'll help you get there, of course. Getting the lead is one thing, but closing them is another. Okay, I just want to break down your offer. So what actually do you promise on the front end in terms of your 90-day system that we offer? So like a 90-day content system for barbers that builds their personal brand. Like how would you describe it?
Keeps them booked out and positions them as the authority in their industry.
What do you feel like the biggest sort of pain point with your ICP is?
I feel like the biggest pain point is it can kind of range from the biggest pain point is they're not getting enough clients, therefore not enough revenue.
Yeah.
Or the biggest pain point might be is they're getting a lot of clients and then they're feeling like a slave to the chair, but they want to be more than just a barber. They're not sure how to take that next step in their development, which could look like to say they want to get into mentoring other barbers. They don't know what to post, they don't know what to say to get to that next point and actually position themselves as one of one in their industry.
Yeah. What happens after the 90 days?
I would say I have to get clearer on it. It's kind of varied right now. Like sometimes it would be just like a continuation of what we're doing. And for other clients, it would be kind of like maybe I'd offer them like an upsell or
What would the upsell be?
like posting to another platform.
Okay, yeah.
Even if they want to get into long form. One of my clients is starting up his own mentorship. So
Nice.
filming the modules for that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure that we have these in the bank. So, I mean, continuation offers a really good one. Upsell of profile optimization / management would be great.
I upsold a client from the actual volume of what I was delivering for them.
What were you delivering?
So it used to be like five pieces of content per month, and then that went up to 12 to 20.
The fulfillment, what's that actually look like right now?
I wouldn't say I'm struggling with fulfillment, but
Well, I guess that's the best thing about, running it done with your offer. Like there's not too much to fulfill, but it's more about the outcome you're actually providing the client.
exactly. I don't think there's been a difference in the outcome I've been able to provide, like whether I'm on a shoot with them or got done with you offer.
Yeah.
It's just, like a lot of people don't actually realize that, but you get the same outcome, the same system.
Yeah.
But
And you don't have to be there to film.
exactly right. Exactly right. Has been an issue because I obviously don't have an editor right now. So definitely want to delegate that.
How long are you spending editing? We'll get into that, but like briefly.
I try to block it. So maybe per client, like for 12 to 20 videos might take me a 3-hour block.
Okay. So like on average, like 9 hours.
Yeah.
Is that what, a week?
Per month, I'd say.
9 hours a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I try to get it done like 1 week.
Yeah. Okay. That's still pretty good, bro. Like to be fair, if you're editing, it's still pretty good. You're doing a good job. But at the same time, I'd still rather you spend that 9 hours on revenue producing activities. For
sure. Yeah, that's it.
You're not doing any acquisition behind the timeline, bro. Next hire for sure, we need to get an editor because that is going to save you so much more time. And realistically, like I said, 80% of your time should be going into your acquisition. Where do you feel like it's going right now?
I feel like, I wouldn't say 80% of my time's going there, but I feel like more than enough time is going into fulfillment right now.
Which is okay. Obviously, we're at the 10K month mark. It's understandable, but at the same time, we need to hire that editor to free up your workload. That's your next hire, bro.
Yeah.
Next hire. I really want to connect you with one of my editors because I think it'll help you out a lot in this stage. And honestly, it is going to feel a little bit scary to hire someone and remove that, because you're so used to 100% profit margins, bro. Like that's what you're used to. It is a scary jump, like actually removing that from you, because you're like, oh shit, I see 10K, I pretty much take it home. I mean, obviously you pay a bit of tax and whatnot, but at the same time, that is an investment. I want to know where your time's going, bro, because I really want you focusing on the most revenue producing activities. So in terms of what you're doing right now, I've delegated. I've allowed 7 hours for sleep. Do you sleep for 7 hours?
Oh, 6 hours, bro, if I'm lucky.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, let's start from the top. So in terms of client delivery, how long are you spending on the actual scripting, ideation, posting? So ultimately like the fulfillment, but not the editing. Because obviously this is a lot of time, I feel.
Yeah. So ideation and scripting probably takes up the bulk of that. Usually I try to get like just bang out like a client's whole month of content in one day. But that could take me, like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay, let's just say 2.
Yeah.
In terms of client communication, I mean, you're only working with 3 clients. So realistically, there shouldn't be that much time focused on or spent on client communication.
Yeah, combined maybe like half an hour a day.
Okay. Sales calls?
Well, if I'm taking one,
Yeah,
45 minutes an hour, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is it usually, I mean, you said 4 leads a week, or is that 4 sales calls a week?
4 leads a week that I'm trying to nurture, but on average, I'm probably taking like a call a week.
Okay.
So.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's just calculate it on the call a week for this day. So
Yeah.
Outreach, lead gen, like DM setting, all that sort of stuff.
I'd say probably like an hour.
Okay. A day?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. How about creating your own content?
This varies, I can't lie, but if I'm sitting down to like create like 2 videos, even if I'm creating like a carousel, maybe like an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah. How about planning? Just like any sort of back-end planning, even like hopping on calls with us?
I'd say per day, maybe like half an hour to an hour.
Okay. How about gym? Hour?
Hour, yeah.
And how about like personal time? I know you have a girlfriend.
Whatever's
Does she
left.
take up too much of your time?
Yeah, whatever's left, I don't know.
Whatever's left.
Yeah.
You have so much time in your hands.
I'd say,
We have 9.5 extra hours.
why? Where does that go then? What the hell?
All right, well, not just, okay, spending time with your girlfriend, like eating,
Yeah.
like family time.
3 hours?
Yeah, I'd say around 3. I mean, how long, you'd probably hang out with your girlfriend for a bit.
Yeah.
I'd say 3 to 4, honestly, but you still have 6.5 hours that you have free, bro.
For sure.
You have so much time. Like you have so.
Where is this going?
Yeah.
Where is this going?
You have so much time.
Yeah, I need to get it back. I struggle a lot with like actually staying on task.
Yeah.
Like, because just say I have a to-do list of like 10 things.
Yeah.
I could be on that first item on that list, and then jump quickly to the 8th item on that list because I'm like, something pops up into my head and I'm like, I've got to get this down.
Okay.
And that like just puts the process of doing one task longer than it has to be. I feel like that's what it could come down to.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. At the same time, bro, the one thing I've found with having a list of 10 action items is when the more items you have, the less you get done. Like what I actually tend to find is for example, I will write the list of 10, but then what I'll do is next to the list, I will write the top 3 like most needle moving things, and that's what I'll focus on. Especially like this is what you want to focus on, but I know that like my most productive hours, everyone has like a 4-hour block in their day where they're the most productive, I've found. I find that that's from 9 till 1. So I go to the gym in the morning, I come home and I just lock in for 4 hours. Everyone knows that that's my focus time. I like my computer's on do not disturb. I don't let anyone contact me because those first 4 hours from 9 till 1 are the most important hours of my whole day. I can probably get more done in those 4 hours than most people get done in like 2 days because I'm just focusing on the most needle moving tasks. And so that's what I want you to do. So do you work better in the morning or at night?
Probably in the morning.
Okay,
Yep.
Cool. When do you usually like get stuck into work?
So yeah, I'm probably like around the same schedule. So I probably go to the gym usually 6:30 in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
Come home at 8 and then maybe eat. And then, yeah, probably get stuck into it about 8:30, 9.
Yeah. And when would you usually like eat lunch on a regular day?
About 2, 1 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. So honestly, you could probably follow the same schedule as what I do, bro. But instead of having a list of 10 and just trying to get everything done, use those first 4 hours and make sure that you can maximize them to the best of your ability. So I want you to understand like where your time is actually going and especially what you actually need to focus on. So like, for example, you have a list of 10 items. What do you have on there?
So it could be anything from like, as I said, editing. It could be planning out my content, planning out my my clients' content, like scripting, ideating, and then it'll be like outreach. I even have like outreach out there. I want to make sure I'm still, even though I'm getting leads in, I still want to be reaching out to people.
Yeah.
And then actually filming content, then editing my own content because I don't have an editor.
Yeah. What I want you to do, bro, as well is start time blocking.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I used to do this, and now I got like really lazy with it.
Yeah.
But time blocking, I see the benefit.
We can see that you have 6.5 hours that are free. You know, maybe some of these are more or less, but either way, you've still got roughly 6.5 hours of time that you can be way more productive. Do you actually have any set events in your calendar that you time block per day?
Well, I used to. No, I don't do it anymore. No.
Why not?
I got lazy with it. I can't lie.
Okay.
It used to be a part of my routine, but nah, don't do it anymore.
Because it's just going to set that standard of when a task needs to be done.
Yeah, for sure.
Because realistically, you only allow a task to take as long as what you allow it. If you say a task is going to take 4 hours, yeah, it will. But if you say I'm going to film my content in an hour or 2 hours, I mean, realistically, if you can get a week's worth of content filmed in 2 hours for short form, mate, that's pretty good.
It's really good, yeah.
So like when you can actually start allowing yourself to work in with the timeframes that you've set, you're going to get so much more done. You were doing it, so you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, it's really, we need to come back to the basics in terms of scaling. Like you need to be doubling down on what's already working. You were probably getting more done when you were time blocking, but then you just started getting so busy in fulfillment because you had more clients coming in the door. You probably started getting overwhelmed and you're like, holy shit, I've got so many clients. What do I actually do?
Yeah.
You freak out.
It was definitely part of it.
Yeah,
because
you did.
I'm like, how could I even time block now? Because now I've got like, a lot more on my plate. I just took precedence. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't want you to freak out, bro, because at the same time, if you're freaking out at 10K a month, then I hate to know what you're like at 50. It's about building the systems now to make sure that when you get to that 50K a month mark, you are prepared and you have the systems in place to not have to feel stressed. Realistically, your business should be running smoother than your business right now at 10. When we move up and scale up, bro, we're gonna need to bring people on board.
For sure. Yeah.
So start time blocking. That's going to be the most needle moving thing that you can do right now in terms of your time management, and start actually leaving those 4 hours of your day in the morning to yourself only. I turn my phone on Do Not Disturb, but in the morning, I just know that is my time for acquisition, whether that's writing ad scripts, whether that's creating content, whether that's creating the scripts for my organic content, whether that's putting together, maybe I put together a diagram for an organic piece of content. Maybe I put together a Miro video for a YouTube video. Like all of those are still working towards creating some form of acquisition for my own channel and for the acquisition for the business.
Yeah.
Like that's moving the needle forward way more than you creating scripts for your clients. And even though that has to be done, I find that those first 4 hours of the day, I'm just the most locked in. You're spending 4 hours in acquisition, so you're actually doing a good job, but there are so many more unaccounted hours for that I know you can make the most of.
Sure.
Now, the freedom number. I want to break this down because I really want to put something into perspective of where you want to be. You know, we're working towards 50K a month. What is the long-term goal?
Well, the long-term goal would be probably 100K a month.
You'd take home right now, I'd say after tax from 50K. If we're to say you make 50K in a month, you take home around 32,500, I'd say, with like 35% tax. You've still got a $67,000 gap between there and that 100K a month mark, which is good. But I want you to really start thinking bigger. Like 50K a month mark it's a great milestone. I want you to keep working towards that. But there's so many more opportunities out there, bro. Like even you think about it, you know, we only need 5 more clients for 50. So we only need 10 more for 100, which obviously is very simple maths, but at the same time, your business is almost set up to be able to scale to this number. Like, yeah, you might need some sort of client manager to come on board as well at the same time, but bro, you've got a scalable business on your hands.
Yeah.
Like there is so much opportunity.
It's exciting, yeah.
That's the thing that actually holds a lot of people back, is they spend so much time in fulfillment that they get lost in not knowing how to scale. But it really comes back down to the basics. It comes back to acquisition. Because if you're not focusing on acquisition, that's the heartbeat of your business. And so I know you understand how important it is.
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure that you keep doubling down on it. To recap, bro, basically the main things we want to focus on, we need to post more YouTube content. Like I want a piece of content going out on YouTube once a week. Do you reckon you can do that? You're smirking like,
why not?
Like it's impossible.
No, I can do it. I can do it.
It's way more than what you've been doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like acquisition needs to be your biggest focus.
Yeah, once I shuffle things around, once I start time blocking, it's possible. It becomes possible, yeah.
Exactly. And obviously keep the consistency with your organic coming through. It will have those retargeting ads going out. Put around probably I'd say $20 to $30 a day going into ad spend. Not too much, but it'll still keep that lead flow coming in. In terms of your offer, I'm very confident with this. I just want to make sure we can double down on the actual fulfillment side of things. And so we're delegating over there. Because when we can delegate, we're going to be able to spend way more time on acquisition. And at the same time, we need to make sure that we're actually upselling your clients on the back end. We've got the 90-day content system, which is great on the front end. We're getting clients in. They're excited by what you offer, but there's so much more money to be made on the back end.
Yeah.
So especially when a client gets a win, some sort of result they've been able to achieve, that's when you want to upsell.
Yeah.
So even when new clients come on board, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Like someone gets a result, you hop on the phone, you get them on a call, and you upsell because they're keen. You've got them the result. They want to keep working with you. And the way you position that is understanding that they're going to have more problems now because they're going to continue to scale. So now that you've got this guy 50 leads, okay, mate, I see that you got 50 leads, mate, this is great. But obviously the next step now is making sure we can actually close these clients. How are we going to do that? We're going to implement my bottom of the funnel content system. And that's when you can start filming his client interviews.
Yeah.
Or he films it, but you teach him about the system sort of thing. That's how we're going to do it. In terms of time, we're going to make sure that we're actually time blocking. Those first 4 hours are your golden hours, 9 to 1. Make sure that you focus every single day on client acquisition in this time block. And in terms of your freedom number, we're working towards that, bro. But I want to see you travel more. I want to see you come to our mastermind and we'll fucking go from there, bro. How's that sound?
Bro, sounds perfect. Let's do it.
All right, let's fucking go.
Let's do it, man.
Good shit, bro.